This is the only place in the country where there is nine-pin bowling. There's only like 19 bowling alleys in this little community around San Antonio, New Braunfels. Right in here, it's the only place in the world that has it like that. I was born and raised in this area, and I grew up around all these bowling alleys. I've been out at Barbarossa for a long, long time, and it's been a good run.
When you walk out of here at night, you don't care if you won one game, two or three. It's not about that. I go out to Barbarossa on Monday nights to drink beer, and while I'm there, I bowl 3 games, and I have so much fun. The food is great. The beverages are great. We have good music on our jukebox.
Okay, 9-pin bowling is completely different than anything than you've seen in 10-pin. The head pin, 2 beer pins, 2 corner pins, 2 back beer pins, a sleeper, and there's a red pin right in the center. Okay, the object of the game. You got 6 bowlers on a team. Everybody gets 2 shots. You do not go in any kind of order. There's a captain. Your captain of your 6 people will send whoever they want. Somebody that thinks they can throw a ringer, they usually send him first.
So a 12 ringer is whenever the pin in the middle, it's red, so you can't really miss it. Whenever you knock down every pin except for that pin in the middle, and that's what you call a 12 ringer. And then a 9 ringer is when you knock down all the pins, because there's 9 pins. Just like in 10-pin bowling, it's 10 points. But the 12 ringer is definitely one of the hardest to get, and based on conversation with other bowlers, you don't try to aim for that, and if you get lucky, you do end up getting it. So.
I'm, what am I, 64? So let me see, 64. So probably 50 years I've been out there. I set pins for a long time. I remember making $1.75 a night, and that's 2 lanes, 3 hours, and it was pretty wild.
It gets kind of loud and crazy, but you just kind of have to be attentive for certain words, like when they tell you to set up, and like, especially at the end of the night when they tell you you're done, you're listening a lot better. I've been working here about 3 years. I started the summer that I turned 13. It's dangerous if you don't pay attention. The closest I ever came to anything happening was I was setting and someone was bowling in the lane next to it, and a pin flew over the guard, but it didn't hit me, thank goodness.
The club was formed in 1908, and my grandfather, Valentin Brownholz, was one of the original contributors in order to build the club. And of course it's been renovated a few times, but then my parents both started bowling here, and an aunt and uncle, and then my husband and I started. We got married in '58, and so then I started. We both bowled, and I've been bowling ever since. Okay, and only series I missed was when I had my son. We have celebrated the 100 years, or 90th. I think we had a celebration for the 90th, and then the 100th. I was secretary for 20 years. Okay, and bowling club had to, of course they had to build it, but evidently started bowling right away in 1908. The earliest I could find records on it is 1916, but that, we know it was before that.
through the years, you have to get the lanes resurfaced, and you get that done so many times, and it takes off a little bit each time, and our lanes were pretty weak. So we ran across the bowling alley in Marble Falls, and we had to go up there, take the lanes out, cut them, everything, load them up. Anyway, we cut them all down, put them on trailers, brought them back. But before we did all that, we took our lanes out, which was, we took it down to ground. I mean, the group of guys that helped us with this, you know, they gave up a lot of work and came out and helped us get it all done. And we couldn't have done it without everybody. Getting younger people to come start bowling, and once you get them in there, get them bowling, they're usually hooked. Yeah, you know, you never know what the world's going to bring.
After what we just went through the last almost coming up on 2 years now with the COVID, I don't think there's not anything we can't handle. After what we just went through, this COVID, it shut us down. It shut down all the Nine-Pin bowling alleys. We stuck through it. We got our beer license changed. We are no longer considered a beer joint. We're considered a restaurant now. We had donations from members, money-wise, you name it. We overcame that. I cannot imagine us ever enduring anything as bad as what we just went through.
The bowling alley is all about family, friends, neighbors, and we come together as a group, and it's like one big family. It is so, we've been blessed, believe me, to have the people that live around here. Everybody gets along, everybody works together, and it's been really good.
Because this bowling alley means everything to me. This bowling alley means everything to me. I love it.